friends, this is the Bijou Baker. I'm Maria. I want to thank you all for your comments and your emails. They mean a lot to me. And I really try to stay on top of them and get back to you. And I also try to, pay attention to what you're asking. I have had nothing but just the best comments. Once in a while, I'll get something maybe a little negative. It's okay. I promise you, I can handle a little negative. But my baking warriors step right up and just defend me, and God bless your hearts for that. But I don't mind when someone has something negative to say. It doesn't necessarily mean it's cruel. Cruel, I won't tolerate. Negative, yeah, I can handle negative. I like positive, but I can handle negative. One of the emails, I got a ton of emails, a bunch of them really. So I didn't know that marshmallow was such a, there's so many allergies to it. I eat anything, clearly. So I've had a lot of people ask me about how to make fondant without marshmallows, and can I use fluff? Marshmallow fluff. And I'm thinking, I have never in my life purchased marshmallow. I buy marshmallow. I've never bought the marshmallow fluff ever, so this was my first purchase. And I said, can you use it? I have no idea. I don't know. So let's try. I can't imagine why you wouldn't. So we're going to try it. I've never done this. We're going to play together. This is a 7-ounce container, so it's probably half a recipe. I know that I've seen bigger containers out there, just not at the store that I went to, so we'll work around that. So if you need more, double up. I'm going to just essentially show you how to go about doing it. And if you're going to do a lot, then of course you're going to adjust your recipe. This is just to see if it can be done. I'm going to say yes. And because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to fake everything. It's going to work or it's not. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have some water boiling. I'm going to take the lid off. Ooh. Are you guys familiar with this stuff? Well, it's just already melted marshmallow, right? I mean, let's see. Let me put that down. I'm going to stick this in boiling water just to kind of loosen it up a little bit. All right. I'm going to I'm going to get it off the boil. And I'm going to have a feeling it's not going to let me hold it down. So I'm just going to put it in with this. I just want it to get a little soft, runny. Really runny is what I'm looking for. Why? I don't know. I like working with softer stuff, I guess. Yep, it's softening. I can see a little bit of melting going on the outside. How fascinating, right? All right. I'm going to tell you, I don't know. What I should have done is to see if this is how it originally starts off. You guys who use this, maybe you know. Is that the norm for it? So this is going to make a small batch, okay? I'm all right with that because we're just trying it, right? But in here is where I would add flour and in here is where I would add food coloring or come on, Maria, what's the word? I know you know the word. Flavoring. Like if you wanted to make a peppermint, that would be kind of cool for Christmas, right? All right. I'm going to say it's done because I don't really know how much I. Okay, so for the sake of just measurements for you, to that 7-ounce container, it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's because it got heated, but look at how it shrank. I don't know if it's because it got heated or because I mixed it. I don't know the product, so I can't say. But I'm going to put in, okay, so that's not quite a cup. I'm going to put in a hearty cup let's start off with one. Let's start off with one because I just don't know. All right, and I'm going to sift it because remember that is a huge key, and I really think I'm going to need more. So I'll have it handy. In fact, I'll scoop up another cup of flour. Please don't ever use flour in your fondant. And I'll have a cup waiting. All right, so I'm going to make my well, and I'm just going to pour this in. Now, I made a video on how to make fondant without using a microwave. And it's funny because right up into this point, from this point on out, it's exactly the same. This is very stiff. It's not as creamy or as runny as I would like. So I do think that melting it would be beneficial, even if you put it in a pot and melt it that way. Or, well, for those who have a microwave, stick it in the microwave for a bit. Yep, 1 cup is way more than I need. You guys, at this point, it feels so cool. It's just a weird feeling, I tell you. All right, definitely don't need a cup. That's a lot. In fact, let me scoot some away, and I'm just going to start kneading. It feels like air. It feels just like air. I'm bringing it in as I need it, but it's here and it's ready to be used when I call it to duty. This part is really cool. I'm not going to make you watch this whole thing, although heck, it's almost done. This went really fast. I think the quantity had a huge help to it. So I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, really, really interesting stuff. I've never used Fluff. I don't even think I've ever tasted Fluff. Wow. Yeah, okay, I would really recommend you guys trying it. And I would say portion-wise, match your wet with your dry. So this was not even a cup of the marshmallow fluff, and just a little bit, a heaping cup of powdered sugar. Yay, I got it right. Oh, don't do that. Whatever. It feels just like the other stuff. Yeah, measure-wise, I would match. So if you got a pound of the fluff, use a pound of the powdered sugar. Especially if you are allergic to it, then you're definitely going to be wanting to use more. Like I said, I only saw this one size in the store. Wow, it feels great. It is going to use that 1 cup. Well, go figure. Who doesn't love learning something new? I might just have to go buy more marshmallow fluff. What has this world come to? If you have never tried fondant before, but you're going to step out and try one of my fondant recipes, would you drop me a line and let me know that you're going to try it? I got to tell you, I'm so proud of how brave you are to step out, because it's scary. I get it. But then you do it and you're feeling it like this, and it's like, ah, I got this. Yep, it took the whole cup. Go figure, right? I don't think I'm gonna put more. It's there if you need it. But it's got a good feel to it. You know, it does need more. And yes, you don't know, but I just sifted that. Don't tell. Don't tell anybody. All right, so I would say 1 1/4 cups for 7 ounces. Which is about equal portions. We got the stretch. That's a good stretch. It might be a little bit more. So when you're stretching it, you want to be able to stretch it without it tearing apart. Could this actually be a short video? Now, come on now. Yeah, it is. This is done. I will wash my hands and then I will grease them up just because that's what you're supposed to do with fondant. And I'll be right back. All right. Just a little bit of shortening. This is going to help keep it moist so it doesn't crack up. What a treat, right? You gotta love when this stuff pans out. This is just like with everything else, it's just to get out the air. So, can you make fondant with marshmallow fluff? Yeah, you can, baby. This one, I think is the easiest one ever. So just monitor the powdered sugar, depending on you. I said it right. That's sad. Depending on your quantities, I didn't give you portions mainly because I know this was such a small jar or container. I've seen them bigger. So if you're going to do a cake, you want the bigger one or 2 of these, and then adjust your flour. Oh, so close. Adjust your powdered sugar as you need, and then let it sit a bit. Let it sit just, maybe 5 minutes. Cover it up, and then come back to it and see if it's still tacky. Add more powdered sugar. Again, it will last once it's wrapped. It'll last for a month or so. Really longer. I'm saying longer, but I don't want to give you false information. Give this a shot, guys. This is a pretty good deal. Who knew? But if you don't try it, you don't know. So give it a shot. All right, my friends. Until next time, happy baking.
Ah, that was fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe.